Parents at a Texas school district fighting back after being barred from attending a school board meeting. Listen.
Parents are not being allowed in. This is a violation of the Texas Open Meetings Act. The police have been called because the school police are not allowing parents inside the room.
Now the board is on the verge of censuring their two conservative trustees, Mary Bone and Danielle Weston, who both join me now with more. Ladies, thanks for being here. Mary, why are your fellow school board members doing this to you?
Sure. It comes down to that, we want to spend all of our resources on educating children. And we also believe in the rule of law. We believe in parental rights. And we believe in open government. And for those things, they want to censure us.
Danielle, what I can't wrap my head around is, don't these meetings take place in a public setting so that the taxpayers can see where their money is going?
Yes, sir, they do. And thank you for having us on. Of course, Mary and I speak only for ourselves. We don't speak for the entire school board. But we are here to talk about our experiences. And yes, our school board meetings are held in a public forum. Actually, they're held in the high school facility where my children attend school. And in our board meetings right across the hall, there's a gym where the night that some of our parents were prohibited from entering our board meeting, we had 150 band students crammed in there blowing their instruments. So yes, these are highly public spaces.
Mary, what are your fellow board members so afraid of?
Yeah, I think that's a good question. I really can't answer for them. The only thing I can speculate is that we have had a lot of parents, like you've seen across the country, that have awakened. And we have a lot of organizations in our school district that are just organically growing from the community, that are being led by parents. And I think that is calling for transparency, and school boards are really being watched. And I think that is something in accountability. That accountability and transparency is something that I think they're a little bit afraid of.
I'm shocked, Danielle, by some of the things you're being accused of. Among other things, disorderly conduct and riot. Did you do anything that even comes close to that?
No, sir, and I was very surprised and disappointed to see that. My background is I'm a former Air Force officer. I was on active duty on 9/11. I served throughout the global war on terror. I take great pride in all that I have done and that my family has done in serving our country. I was very surprised and hurt, quite honestly, to see that. When Mary and I were elected a year ago, we were so excited to join our colleagues and work together to find common ground for our students who have suffered for a year and a half with historic learning loss. They have real academic needs that need to be met. And, Mary and I have been spending our time trying to address those needs and to serve those students. And we have just been so disappointed and frustrated that our colleagues, while we were spending our time trying to serve students, they were out there drafting these ridiculous resolutions, to your point, saying that we were rioting, and is very bizarre. But luckily, the good thing is that our board meetings are all recorded. So, if there's any question about what happened in these board meetings, it's all on tape. It's really not up for debate.
Danielle, thank you for your service to our country. Sorry this is happening to you. Want to get in quickly the statement from the School Board of Trustees President Amy Weir. She says, we are not going to discuss the merits of the censure resolutions that are currently the subject of litigation. We will respect Judge Lambeth's order and not interfere with her decision-making process. Mary, quickly, what's next in your fight?
Sure. We've spent almost $50,000, and I'm sure the school district has also spent about that much, which is almost a teacher's salary. And we actually don't see an end in sight. So, they keep filing paperwork, and somebody gave us the term lawfare. And I guess this is how school districts do this, where they just get trustees like us into lawfare until we resign or get us kicked off the board or
worse. Yeah, please keep us posted on your fight, Mary and Danielle. We appreciate you coming on, sharing your story with us. We're going to be paying attention. Mary and Danielle, thank you for your time.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.